When it comes to how we operate in the world, our nervous system is constantly saying, is it safe? Is it not safe? Is it safe? Is it not safe? And although certain situations can literally be safe, such as not giving in to that sugar craving or deciding not to have that drink or deciding to keep those words in your mouth because you know it's going to end up in a big fiasco, to the nervous system, it can feel threatening not to react. And so it's really, again, using the power of your mind, using your mind as a superpower combined with nervous system work to really live in a way that feels aligned, in a way that feels nourishing. So I'm going to teach you a practice today. This one has saved me countless arguments with my husband, has helped me break my sugar addiction, has also helped me with not eating right before bed, large amounts of food, night after night, has helped me be sober from alcohol now for over 4 years. So this works. It's not just a practice that has no meaning. It's rooted in science. We know that through the practice of nervous system regulation, through mindfulness, through exercising our power of choice, that we can rewire our minds and our bodies, or respond rather than react. So what I'm going to teach you today is called stop. And we're going to do this in the present moment, and then we're going to practice this on something that has been activating or been pushing your buttons or something that you'd like to have some space around. So S stands for stop. T is going to be for take some deep breaths. We want to breathe deep down into the belly, activating that vagus nerve, really expanding the breath, slow, steady exhales. So for some situations, you're going to need to breathe a lot. If it's something that's really gotcha, right? Gotcha under its grip, you might really need to take lots of breaths. For something that maybe is just on a scale of 1 to 10, a 2, you might need to take a few breaths and be able to reset. The O is going to be for observe with mindfulness. We're going to observe the thinking mind, observe the emotions, observe the physical body, connect through the senses, and do so as much as we can without getting into story, without getting into judgment, without letting our mind and that internal narrative, that storyteller in all of us, without letting that take over. We're going to try to find as much neutrality, as much equanimity in the present as possible. That's why it's called a practice. And the P is proceed with what supports the highest good. So we are interconnected beings. So if there's other people involved, we want to think about what supports the highest good here. In some situations, if we're looking at a craving, it may be to go ahead and distract ourselves. It might be, I need to drink some water. It might mean emotionally, I'm feeling a little unsettled. I need to support myself in a way that feels really good, nourishing, or emotionally. If it is involving someone else and maybe you're in a situation where you're not quite sure how to carry this conversation right now, proceeding with what supports the highest good may look like, hey, I'm not in a space I can talk about this right now, but tomorrow, do you have time around noon where we can connect and we can come up with a resolution? So let's go ahead and dive on in. I'm going to encourage you, join me in this. This is not going to work the same if you simply just listen to me. This is an experiential experience. So that's how we support the nervous system. That's how we create those new neural pathways. Eyes open or closed, I want you to pause. I want you to stop. And I'm going to encourage you to bring these pauses, these stops throughout your day, even if it's for 10 seconds. Start to take some deep breaths. Slow down the breathing, activate the belly, activate the vagus nerve, relax the shoulders, slow your exhale. And now start to observe. Not judging, just bringing curiosity here. Some love, some awareness, some kindness, compassion, curiosity. What do you hear right now? What do you smell? What do you taste? What do you notice physically? What are you thinking? And I would encourage you, if you notice thoughts, start to bring curiosity to the thoughts. And just come back to the breath, checking in. What's your emotional experience right now? What's your spiritual experience in this moment? Just being the observer. And now, proceed with what supports your highest good. So it might be to adjust your posture, might be to move your body so you feel more present. And now I want you to bring into your awareness something you would like to start to rewire, reframe, something that you would like to be able to respond to in life as opposed to react. And I'm going to go ahead and use a situation that happens in the morning when the alarm goes off. And I'm going to imagine myself there. So I want you to go ahead, if this is something from the past, I want you to imagine that you pause this situation. Put it up on a big movie screen and hit the pause button. And being with this situation, just start to breathe. Taking some nice deep breaths, grounding yourself, allowing yourself to be in that parasympathetic so that you have greater awareness, more access to the executive functioning, to your wisdom, to your intuition. One more deep breath here. And then start to observe. So notice in this situation that either feels reactive or feels like a craving or an urge. Just notice what happens in the body. You might notice the thoughts that you think here. Maybe you start to catastrophize, or maybe you check out. Maybe there's this sense of urgency, or I must do it now, I must say it now, or I can't possibly do something else. And now that we're in this neutral place, I want you to just see what else could be possible. Are these thoughts effective? Are these thoughts, capital T, true? What else could you think that would be more supportive? What else could you think that would move you in the direction of alignment, of your goals? And I want you to imagine that you're doing that and feel how that feels in the body. There may still be a level of discomfort, but just in there because there's discomfort doesn't mean it's truly a don't do it. Could be that it's just a new neural pathway. It's a new route. It's a new pattern. And we can expect that that'll be uncomfortable. Just tuning into your emotions, breathing into them, reminding yourself that you can feel uncomfortable things, whether it's a craving or an urge, whether it's that temptation to shut down when you know that you really want to keep living, keep responding. And if there's any other information here, whether there's noises, physical sensations, other people involved, other things you see, it's getting really alive with this situation, just noticing without making up any stories here. And then I want you to imagine that you have the opportunity to choose, because you do, in this moment. You're in the power of choice. Proceed with what supports your highest good. What supports the highest good here? Maybe it's to lean more deeply into love, to self-consideration. A lot of times it's a really simple solution. Sometimes it's to advocate and stand up for yourself, to remember how powerful you are. And only to just see, feel, experience yourself taking that action. All right. Thank you for joining today. Bringing awareness back to your body, feeling the support underneath your body. Taking one more deep inhale. And exhale, let it go. All right. Thanks so much.